What's up, people? This is Vibi.
Rapping Yaki-san.
Yaki.
And you're listening to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug.
You are indeed listening to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug. Good morning. How has your hump day started? Oh, I am, of course, loving this weather. I am so here for it. I am so psyched every single day because it's not blaring heat. I can't even stand being in the studio under all these lights. Like, it's a good day to be alive. Thank you so much for tuning in to The Breakfast Jam with your girl, Mary Maloba, the Afro-Punk Queen at Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug. It is WCW Friday. I'm already in the weekend. Anyway, has reached those levels. But yes, it is WCW. We are over here celebrating our women crushes this Wednesday. We're looking forward to amazing music from 254 and beyond. We also have an amazing guest coming to studio. I've never met him before. This will be my first time. I'm already fangirling because, like, growing up, I used to watch him on TV. I used to hear about him. I'm just like, okay, so who is this guy? Because he felt like such an enigma to me. Like, you know, you're always able to meet everybody else, but that one person you're not able to meet, today I'm meeting him. And today you get to meet him too. So stand by for that. Of course, it is our Wellness Wednesday as well. We'll be looking at topics that affect you and your wellness, of course, of body, mind, and soul. You're streaming us on www.iconradio.co.ke. We are live as well on youtube.com/@iconradioke. Be sure to follow, like, and subscribe on all platforms. That is Icon Radio K across the board. My personal socials, near Fox on Instagram, X at Maloboy. Follow. Definitely will follow back. That's the last guy I knew. The last guy is over here chilling with me. And we're over here just chopping it up. Yeah, I have that good track record. I am not one of those guys. So follow me. I'll definitely follow back. So we are finishing up with our, of course, WCW playlist for the first hour. The second hour is all about showing love for the 254. So we'll be playing a playlist of women who are, of course, blazing the trail in the music front. So stand by for that. We also have news that is coming out of different quarters this morning, a lot to break down. But before we proceed with the show, of course, we have to give our condolences to the friends, family, congregation of Bishop Alan Kuna. The world received the news yesterday that he passed on. Very sad indeed. He was said to have had cancer. He came back into the country a few months ago, said that he was completely cured, although it was quite expensive, only to find out yesterday that he had passed on. So I can't imagine what his wife is going through, his kids, his congregation. Death is usually a difficult pill to swallow. So we are definitely with you guys in thoughts and prayers. May the iconic Bishop Alan Kuna rest in peace. Let's go back into the music. When we come back, we'll be giving you your motivation for today, as well as looking at the roads and say we get you driving into work nice and easy. Keep it right here on The Breakfast Jam with your girl, Mary Maloba, the Afro-Punk Queen.
Let your booty do that yoga.
Party at the beach down in Copacabana, sipping killer fish. Got my black yoga pants on. Me and Brittany, we've been down in Atlanta, sweating in the club. Call me Dirty Diana, flexing like a over. Let me see you do that yoga. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Let your booty do that yoga. Flex. Flex. Crown on my head, but the world on my shoulder. I too much a rebel, never do what I'm supposed to. Bend and never break it, baby. Watching, I'ma show ya. Stretching in my cash, got my money doing yoga. Sometimes I'm peachy, and sometimes I'm vulgar. Even when I sleep, I got one eye open. You cannot police me, so get off my areola. Get off my areola. I wanna last, wanna last forever. I wanna dance all night. I wanna last forever. I wanna dance all night. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Let me see you do that yoga. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Let your booty do that yoga. Flex. Flex.
I said yoga, she did that yoga. Looking for my loafers, man. I woke up in a toga. She loved my collar on like she my owner. So when she down with dog, I jump up on her. Oh Lord, I love the way you bend. Oh Lord, I love to break you in. Oh Lord, I stretch you out and in. Oh Lord, now you should tell a friend. Oh Lord, I pray they come on over. And let they bum do that yoga.
I wanna last forever. I wanna dance all night. I wanna last forever. I wanna dance all night. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Let me see you do that yoga. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Let your booty do that yoga. Flex. Flex.
Let your booty do that yoga.
Ever wonder about
It's Chris with the drama boy.
What way?
Kunde boy,
Sigo way,
Chris Pitts.
Rapago way. Emi alas. Olele, olele,
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
olele, olele.
They call me the king of new wave.
Somebody call 911.
One,
I feel the looky at me.
and I'm your host for tonight.
It's an emergency.
Two,
I want you to give me medicine. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything. Oh boy, I get the degree. My temperature is calling for the whatever you decree. Oh baby, I go give it to you, give it to you. Oh boy, it don't they increase. I know you see something in me. I beg you, come and give me. I know they go to hospital, oh, no, knock it off. If your this is temperature. And I need da da da. Now I need da da da. I know they go to hospital, oh, no, knock it off. If your this is temperature. And I need da da da. And I need da da da. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo.
kunde boy, shake tembea tege. I swear she make me go crazy, oh. Domo limelegea zege. Nyanga nyanga. Kifani chuchu dede. Akumbali sicheze, oh. Wasije kunimegea bwege. Aga nangangana. Mtoto hivyo mwepesi kusakata densi. Miguru ya pensi minauma. Nana nina nana. Na. I swear she's so sexy, muni sina keshi la kwangu so kesi na uchuna. Na
Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Olele, 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 olele. Somebody call 911. I feel the looky at me. It's an emergency. I want you to give me medicine. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything for your girl, give me more. Panado, Sitamo. Anything. Olele. Love. Would you love me? Baby, love me. Oh, Mr. Doctor, you be my lover. Yeah. Oh boy, why you weak? Olele.
Chris Pitts. What way? Nobody does it better. Ladies and gentlemen, love to see you go.
Mixed by Mighty.
Oh, love it. Oh man, women just giving us all that goodness this morning. I hope you guys are enjoying the playlist as much as I am, clearly. We are at exactly 4 minutes past the hour on Icon Radio, #1 Entertainment Plug. You are tuned into us on www.iconradio.co.ke. Kamakawa, Tunakwa, appreciate. Thank you so much for being here with us. Remember, 9 a.m., we're taking your requests. It's all request hour. It's also our dancehall hour. So For those who are into dancehall, this is the time for you to come in, check in, settle down, and then wine in your seats. For those who are in their offices, if not, when you're walking to work, I love doing that. Where? Me too now, let me tell you, when I'm walking to work and I'm on my earphones, or if I'm going to the supermarket, I'm in the aisles over there. Hey, let me tell you, nobody's even talking to me at that point because the way I am shaking down those aisles, it's me and my music. That's how much I love it. So you guys, when you're in your offices, please enjoy the music, wine in your seats, and if you feel inspired, just send me a video of how you do, because I'm still learning how to do it. Clearly, I am learning how to do it. Would love to learn. If you guys are in that mood, send me those videos. My number is +254 788 380030. Let's see how the roads are looking like this morning. We do have around the Jogoo Road area. It seems to be heavy on the traffic right about now. Going up and past Makadara and into Nairobi City Stadium. It looks like it is kind of backed up at this point. For those who are on Langata Road, seemingly traffic has begun around Nairobi Dam, going all the way into Timor. However, it eases up as you go towards Nyai National Stadium and then picks right up again right at that intersection. But those on Lusaka Road seems to be free and clear right about now. Bunyala Road also doesn't seem to be bad at this time. For those on Mombasa Road, seems to also be nice and moving at this particular time. However, if you are on Thika Road, you know what it is, traffic. Coming down from Sabe all the way down past Mudaiga Square, all the way into Forest Road and Ngara Road, respectively. However, it seems to be the easier option, and I would advise you take it if you're on that particular path. For those on Ngong Road, seemingly the traffic has started from around Prestige, but is moving, however, slowly, going up until the Daystar roundabout. It seems to be all right for now. For those who are on Wayaki Way, seems also to be okay. A bit of traffic around Chiromo, but it is bearable. And it seems to be all right all the way up to ABC Place. So if you do see any accidents or incidents, be sure to let us know. +254 788 380030. For the weather in Nairobi, 16 degrees, mostly cloudy, humidity at 65%, going up to highs of 22 degrees, mostly cloudy, just like how I like it. I like it like that. And then for Mombasa, 24 degrees, it's the clouds, humidity at 88%, going up to highs of 29 degrees later on today. For those in Kisumu, it's at 21 degrees, intermittent clouds, humidity at 74%, going up to highs of 29 degrees later on today, looking like a mostly cloudy day for you guys. But no matter where you are, no matter the weather, you always have a great day with Icon Radio. Let's go back into the music. When we come back, we'll be looking at some of the news making the headlines this morning, including reactions to the calls for dialogue that Kenyans have a lot of opinions about. Keep it right here. And of course, send in your opinions on +254 788 380030.
If I could, you're better than I could ever taste. Now I'm in love and I'm effing wasted. I would have held you closer if I could. And even when we try to throw this all behind, I find myself inside of your arms again. And what if I'm insane and taking me for granted? I would never come to forgive myself, 'cause I ain't tryna be your ex, so don't call me if you wait. Tryna vibe on my way, I'm on top of my game. I'm on my way, yeah. keep on reminding you that you're mine. You're gonna wife me, and I'm hanging in the backseat, and I'm waiting for a chance to say bye. 'Cause we've been waiting for love that is real. Even when we try to throw this all behind, I find myself inside of your arms again. What if I'm insane and taking me for granted? I would never come to forgive myself. 'Cause I ain't tryna be your ex, so don't call me if you wait. Tryna vibe on my way, I'm on top of my game. I'm on my way, yeah. So don't call me if you wait. Tryna vibe on my way, I'm on top of my game. Hanging in the backseat, hanging in the backseat. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way there. And even when we try to throw this all behind, I find myself inside of your arms again. And what if I'm insane and taking me for granted? I would never come to forgive myself. 'Cause I ain't tryna be your ex, so don't call me if you wait. Tryna vibe on my way, I'm on top of my game. I'm on my way, yeah. So don't call me if you wait. Tryna vibe on my way, I'm on top of my game. I'm on my way, yeah.
Hey Maria, vipi nakwambia, kuna channel anaangalia, mina April tukaenda msalimia, akatupa shoti za tequila. Huyu Charlie kaanza kukatia, eti body zetu za vutia, tukapanga vile kukimbia, tukaenda lu kisha tukadisapia. Mina beshi yangu tumekuja klabu, kazi yetu si ni kuchokoza. Charlie unipati hata hii party, nimekuja tu kukuchokoza. Mina beshi yangu tumekuja klabu, kazi yetu si ni kuchokoza. Charlie unipati hata hii party. Tumekuja chokoza. Usidhani nimepata nafasi. Tumekuja chokoza. Usidhani nimepata nafasi. Wewe Charlie, usione mimi ni tipsy, funga we. When I smile at you, don't mean I want to spend the night with you. When I dance with you, don't mean I want to get freaky with you. Ati twende nyumbani. We Charlie, hebu wacha ufala we. Mimi skati, ni urembo tazama lakini songa we. Songa mbali. Don't you see that you are bugging me? I've got my own, my job, my cash. ETC, tafadhali nipe heshima yangu. Tumekuja chokoza. Usidhani nimepata nafasi. 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 Ai mbwana, mbona machali ubehave hivi? Tumeenda club lakini wanaume jamaa jua kama napenda machali ama madem. Mimi nikiingia club unataka best. Tuchuane kwanza bwana. Mina beshi yangu tumekuja klabu, kazi yetu si ni kuchokoza. Charlie unipati hata hii party, nimekuja tu kukuchokoza.
Jacoza, that was Maria and Avril. Let me tell you, if there were voices in this world that I was just like scratchboard, chalkboard, was nice. I'm sorry. Everybody has an opinions, and opinions are like, upbeat, everybody has one. And me, I can't hate. She figured it fine music, me, I didn't. But I didn't like her voice, so I'm sorry. I used to find it so annoying. Sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm sorry. So yes, that was Chakoza, Maria, and Avril playing right here on the Breakfast Show. Of course, we're showing love for the 254. That was a banger at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Now, the other voice I couldn't stand was what it is, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, so we are, of course, going through so much that went down yesterday. Like, looking at the news, they're like this. Okay? So which one do we break it down first? First, in the morning, we were hit with this rather crude video of I don't know if it's MP or anyway, he's an MP, Farah Malim, okay? And it was one of the most disgusting videos I've seen thus far. And him crudely mentioning that he would have killed over 5,000 protesters had he been president, because he called it a quote-unquote coup, or rather coup, okay? So he was of the opinion that these were rich kids who were sent to spoil the confines of City Hall and Parliament, and therefore they should have been dealt with this highest penalty of the law. Of course, now somebody who people deemed was somebody of respect has now lost a lot of people's respect. A lot of people are calling for him to retract his statements. It is coming at a moment where a lot of MPs are being sought to be recalled by the public. Yesterday, we also had youth storming the offices of the governor of Nandi, and they were not having it. Whatever he had to say, they were not having. They wanted answers. And he says, yes, you come to me demanding answers, and I'm trying to give them to you as best as possible. I don't understand how people don't know how to read the room, okay? Farah Malim, Honorable. I don't know how you don't know how to read the room. Things are still so raw. And guys' emotions are still so heightened for those kind of statements to be made. Mothers have lost their children. Fathers have lost their children. Sisters and brothers have lost their siblings. They are still in the process of burying some of these people that we lost. Guys are still stuck in hospital. And here you are giving these kind of just wanton remarks with complete disregard for life. And he goes on to mention other dictators who used force in order to be able to rule. It's ridiculous that in this day and age you can make statements like those, especially to a generation who see things with a very different lens. Now, one person who got to understand that yesterday, because he's been away over there campaigning for his seat at the AU, is one Honorable Raila Odinga. Now, the leader of the Azimio La Umoja coalition, Raila Odinga, on Tuesday backed President William Ruto's move to form a multi-sectoral forum to expedite the issues raised by anti-government protesters. Now, the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM party leader, stated that he approved the formation of the multi-sectoral forum following a consultative meeting with the head of state. Now, according to Raila, the forum will help address the contentious issues raised by Kenyans, especially the youth, during the recent anti-government demonstrations. He encouraged Kenyans from different sectors to include the youth to utilize the opportunity and raise their grievances for a lasting solution to be found. Now, let me tell you, he did this standing next to President Ruto. And guys were like, what are you doing? You know, This is a man who has been in the position for a very, very, very long time. And I think Kenyans expected a different response from him in regards to this. Now, of course, he was seemingly alone on that because even his son took a step back and was like, Z daddy, you might be having your opinions, but again, he also felt opinions are like habits. Everybody has one, doesn't mean it's right. So for him, he was like, everybody is an individual. And of course, he came out to also lend his voice. Now, he has hinted at denouncing his father's latest political move after a joint press conference with President William Ruto. In a short one-sentence statement he shared online, Raila Jr. called on the public to respect his separate personality despite sharing both names with his father. He said, everybody is an individual, please. Even people with the exact same names, he stated. And the post was among a handful that Raila Jr. has made since anti-finance bill 2024 protests kicked off slightly over 2 weeks ago. Now, these statements by former PM Raila Odinga that were seemingly backing some of the decisions that are taken by the head of state happened after witnessing the head of state assent to the IEBC Amendment Act of 2024. The two leaders proceeded to the front steps of KICC for a press conference flanked by their allies. Now, one person who refused to flank former PM Raila Odinga is NARC Kenya leader Martha Karua, and she labeled the calls for a dialogue a trap. Now, NARC Kenya party leader Martha Karua on Tuesday dismissed the recent calls for national dialogue and fronted to cool the current political temperatures, labeling the proposition as a trap. Karua, who took to her official social media platform, sustained her onslaught, claiming that the government wants to divert the public's attention and deflate the recent resistance momentum built by Kenyans. She says dialogue can only be meaningful if the players have good faith and are guided by the best interests of the people. This is a trap, period. Those are big, massive words that are being used by someone who was side by side with Honorable Raila Odinga during the recent campaigns. Now, the NARC Kenya leader averred that the genuine call to keep the government in check has been hijacked by individuals she described as a handful of elites. Rallying her support to Gen Z who had stormed the protests against proposed taxes, Karua urged her fellow politicians to be keen on whatever decision they make. She insisted that such decisions should have the interests of Kenyans at heart. She said, let's be careful as a political class lest we hijack the genuine clamor for accountability and reform by the Gen Z. I agree with those who say action now on the clear and attainable demands of the Gen Z to enhance accountability and make the state work for the masses rather than a handful of elites. So she is speaking out and saying, the actions of yesterday were not right and they are a trap. Again, just distancing herself from the display of yesterday. Now, one more group to make, of course, dismissal of the display yesterday was Gen Z. Again, Ruto and everybody else is asking, who is your leader? Send them to me, we need to talk. But they're saying they are voiceless. I mean, not voiceless, they are voiceful, but without someone who is leading them, okay? They do not have a leader. They do not have somebody who is leading the movement. They are saying, we are the movement. We are the leaders. We are the voice. And our leader, to be very honest, is the Constitution of Kenya. Now, they put out a statement yesterday, and they wrote in big red letters, Agwamba Uka home. Now, let me read this out. They said, Dear Raila Odinga, your decision today to stand with our oppressors validates our choice for not wanting you involved in our protests from the beginning. For the past few weeks, we have fought for our rights as Kenyans online and in the streets. Dozens of Kenyans have been abducted, tortured, and killed. This was not in vain. We will not dialogue with our oppressors. We want change, and we want it now. We will not allow you to hijack our movement to satisfy your political greed. You do not speak for us, and today you have shown that you stand with the thieves and killers. We will not be silenced. We will drain the swamp with you in it. Yikes. This is not business as usual. We are partyless, we are tribeless, and most importantly, we are leaderless. We are the new opposition. Yeesh. Let me tell you, that hit me hard. You know, somebody read it to me first before I could read it for myself. I was like, what? This reminds me again of my favorite movie V for Vendetta, okay? If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It was a brilliant movie, came out in 2005, and the scenes playing out now are just reminiscent of all of that. We are the new opposition. So, again, Raila has been away for quite some time. He has been watching what's been going on. He's saying he's been part of the Gen Zs. But he didn't know that he himself is not immune from the wrath of the Gen Zs, okay? He is not immune from being told what it is. And yesterday he was told. So now a move has been made on the chessboard by the Gen Zs. We're waiting for the next one by Raila and see what he will do. Will he stand by them? Will he stand behind them? Or will he stand away from them and stand with the government of the day? We are waiting to hear from you guys. +254 788 380030. As I can already, we're not asking who is your leader. No, we just want your opinions. Let us know on +254 788 380030.
Fresh
When God, He made me, He said I'm perfect. With all my flaws, I'm worth it. Said there's nothing I'm lacking. My vibe is golden. See, I'm walking, I'm chosen. So I say goodbye to the stereotype. Say I'm walking high. So I pick myself up, head high, I'm up tall with my high heels, leaving blind, tongue-tied. Yeah, I'm grinding and vibing, call all you want, I ain't turning. Yeah, I'm on my way up, I won't stop, I'm on a mission, I'ma wake up, living blind, tongue-tied. Yeah, I'm grinding and vibing, call all you want, I ain't turning. Cause I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. Yeah. My mind is growing. Look at my skin, it's glowing. See, I am not all knowing, but I know where I'm going. Pick up your crown, it's falling. You fell a little, but you got it. Show them who you are, give it all you got. Yeah, we're walking high. So I pick myself up, head high, I'm up tall with my high heels, leaving blind, tongue-tied. Yeah, I'm grinding and vibing, call all you want, I ain't turning. Yeah, I'm on my way up, I won't stop, I'm on a mission, I'ma wake up, living blind, tongue-tied. Yeah, I'm grinding and vibing, call all you want, I ain't turning. Cause I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. I'm a woman,
Achacha, give it to me. Your body fine, fine. Oh yeah, baby, give it to me.
Allergy, spend your money. My body fine, fine. I go make you spend your money.
Garina, give it to me. Your body fine, fine. Oh yeah, baby, give it to me.
Allergy, spend your money. My body fine, fine. I go make you spend your money. You are me, even though me la. Engo mamojo, I say make we dance. You are me, even though me la. Engo mamojo, I say make we dance. Bring it on, baby. You turn me on, baby. My sweetie, oh, chérie. And I come on, Bring it on, baby. You turn me on, baby. See the way I get rolling my body, oh.
Achacha, give it to me. Your body fine, fine. Oh yeah, baby, give it to me.
Allergy, spend your money. My body fine, fine. I go make you spend your money.
Garina, give it to me. Your body fine, fine. Oh yeah, baby, give it to me.
Allergy, spend your money. My body fine, fine. I go make you spend your money.
Everything's so nice, baby, everything's so sweet. Everything's so real, baby, shake up for me. Your booty is so baby, your body dance, baby, you're killing me slowly, baby, what can I do? My body, for my body, yeah, my body, sweet my body,
Go.
So, courtesy of the safaris to West Africa. Mastercraft, Dion Boy, on the beats, Mama Kelo Mayore, Mr. Flavor, Jampo, Yadiom, Jampo, Kelo, ay, Mama, ay,
Jay starts mixing.
Tomitna, Okwabi Secho, Dog Chalo, Akodonya Dion Boy, Mama Kelo, ay, Mama, ay.
I was jamming to this song. I was even forgetting that I need to be on air. I love that song with Favor. Let me tell you, it's always been a vibe. Ever since she came out, I was just like, hey, this is a wild one, but she's going to give us some good stuff. And she has, although she's been quiet on the music front quite a bit. I think everything she's been talking about online about, not being in the right space is truly something that she is going through. And I feel for her. Being at Wellness Wednesday, or just any other day, as in like, it can't be easy, especially being in the limelight. There's one post she put out, and I was just like, I fully understand. You're in the limelight, and you're surrounded by people, but at the same time, you're feeling lonely. Because those are the people you can't confide in at the end of the day. They're not people you can, talk to, have a heart-to-heart with at the end of the day. There's people who surround you. And being in that place can be kind of lonely. So Love and Light are called there. Love and Light, we want you back in the music scene. We want your music back. You are such a vibe. All right. Now, we have the abductions that have been happening over the past few weeks. A few people have come out, seemingly in the public eye unscathed. They just came out, went back to their normal business, went back online, went back and continued on with the protests and continued speaking out. But there are those who were not so lucky. Yesterday, there was a boy who was discovered to have been tortured from neck down to his feet. He's currently at Avenue Hospital and he is going through it. He's just unable to be in the right frame of mind because of what he went through. And they're saying that he looks like he was like super terrified. There was another activist, sorry, I didn't note his name, but he also was tortured, hit over the head, dumped somewhere in Syokimau. Now, we have another one who was able to live to tell his tale, and this is the Kenya Law School president, and he was able to recount harrowing abduction and torture tales. Now, in a deeply emotional revelation, the KSL president, Joshua Okayo, has shared the harrowing details of his recent abduction, torture, and near-death experience. Now, Okayo, a vocal advocate against the Finance Bill 2024, recounted how he was kidnapped, blindfolded, and brutally interrogated by his abductors, who later discarded him near Maragua River in Muranga County. Okayo's ordeal began on Wednesday, June 26th, where he was abducted from his rented flat in Olerai, Rongai. Now, remember, this happened a day after the most brutal day in history, that's June 25th. Again, I always tell you, remember, June 25th, Tuesday, the 25th of June. It was one of the most horrible times in the history of Kenya. Now, he was abducted on the 26th, and he was blindfolded and bundled into a vehicle, driven around aimlessly and subjected to relentless questioning about the nationwide protests. He said, they asked me why people were protesting, who the financiers were, and why KSL students were at the forefront. For 30 agonizing minutes, his captors remained silent, only breaking the silence to probe him about the protests. After what felt like an eternity, Okayo was transferred to another vehicle where the torment continued. He was forced into the boot and driven around for hours before being thrown into a dark room, still blindfolded and left without food or water. The torture was relentless. They beat me on my chest, legs, and ankles, strangled me, and demanded information I didn't have. Despite the severe beating and strangulation, Okayo remained resolute, refusing to provide the details his abductors sought. His nightmare culminated on the morning of Friday, June 28th, when his captors threw him out of a moving vehicle near Maragua River. He said, I rolled several times on the ground, too weak to move. A local crowd eventually found him tending to his injuries and helping him contact his family. Now, the genesis of his predicament traces back to Tuesday, June 25th, when he joined friends in protests that saw youth storming parliament buildings in Nairobi. That's a tough thing for a young man like that to have to go through. Now, thankfully, he managed to come out of it okay. We can't say the same for Denzel Omondi, whose body was found in a quarry on July 6th. Now, a post-mortem conducted on the body of Denzel Omondi revealed that the 23-year-old died as a result of drowning. Speaking to the media after the exercise on Tuesday, July 9th, Irungu Houghton, the executive director of Amnesty International Kenya, detailed that a postmortem was conducted on the body of the missing student owing to the suspicion of foul play. According to Amnesty International officials, the 23-year-old also has bruises on the back of his head. Additionally, the postmortem revealed that the JKUAT student, whose body was discovered in a quarry in Juja, had injuries on his knees. They say, we have been told by the pathologist that he died by drowning. They discovered that he had bruises on the back of his head and on his knees. This continues to be investigated by pathologist reports indicate that he died by drowning. Now, the picture that is circulating is really awful to see. His body is facing down into the quarry filled with water. And you can imagine what he had to go through, because when you look down, it's a way down. That means he was thrown over into the quarry. It's really horrible to see as the pictures continue being shared, to the point that now they are tagging different members of the government. One who is seemingly being tagged a lot is Esther Passaris, because she made statements and called for statements and said that Gen Zs were the ones who led to the demise of Rex Masai. Again, making such statements and being able to go out there and be able to, again, lead people is very, very difficult, especially because you're supposed to be seen as a leader, as a mother figure, and here you are making such statements. She also condemned the protests in the church and said that the house of God should be respected. Making guys wonder again, where is the opposition at? Are they truly with the people? Now, one person who spoke in regards to the abductions is Kindiki, and he also had his opinions in regards to this, because guys are asking, what is your response? Where are you going to be able to tell us and when about these abductions? Why are they happening? Are they lawful or are they criminal? Now, CS Kindiki has vowed to take action against alleged protest-related abductions. Now, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kidori Kindiki on Tuesday vowed to take stern action against people who reportedly perpetrated abductions during recent anti-government protests. In a press statement, the CS noted independent constitutional and statutory agencies had already commenced investigations into the matter. Now, according to Kindiki, once the probe is completed, the government will proceed to prosecute any person or official who will have been found capable and culpable of perpetrating the illegality. Now, Kindiki noted that the government reiterates its duty to respect and ensure the protection of all constitutionally guaranteed rights. He also said the government will also not condone any violation, whether perpetrated by security personnel or by public or private persons. So, according to Kindiki, these were not sanctioned by the government, and he's terming them as unlawful and arbitrary arrests, abductions, enforced disappearances, or any other illegal method of confining suspected criminals. So he's saying it is not us. There are people who are taking it upon themselves to carry out these abductions. Again, we don't know what's truly going on. This is a country where it is said that MPs were also hiring the goons who went out to the streets to cause havoc. And not only MPs, but also NGOs, both local and international, were discovered to have funded these goons. What is going on, guys? What is going on? Is this truly the country we are living in? Guys just want answers, and then they want action. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. +254 788 380030. What are your thoughts on these abductions? With the government now distancing themselves from it, who do you think is carrying them out? Or do you think the government are not quite telling us everything? +254 788 380030 is my number. We have come to the end of our roundup of the news this morning. We are about to usher in our guest who is coming in within the next hour. We'll also be talking about your wellness this Wednesday as we continue to celebrate women this WCW. We're also going to be having our request hour within the next few minutes. Let us know exactly what you'd like to listen to on any of the Icon Radio K platforms across the board, as well as on our WhatsApp number. Keep it right here for your Throwback Therapy.
He's back in the track, boy.
Hiya! Batira Menya. Rajville, Stella Monkey, let's go.
I swear niko maji. Obe baba, obe, yeah. Obe baba, sikushua niko po. Obe baba, obe, yeah. Obe baba, obe, obe baba, obe, yeah. Obe baba, obe baba, obe, yeah. Obe baba.
Gay Fava. Nemaramenya no way haha Nekauka maragwa na gatithakaga Heat up game yukula kama sapa Todo mwana mwega no da Ratatata ni ediko hota Ratatata Kenya deko hota Adone marokera totireda Babylonia Korita ni koro Doyo kire ogie kika odo Tanorete ramo dogo Ore siria gai ni modogo Wake up baby, this is a wake up call Stand up no matter how many times you fall Get up, the view's too nice I smoke that kalala, do you got a light?
I swear niko macho Obe baba, obe Obe baba Sikushua niko po Obe baba, obe Obe baba, obe Obe baba, obe Obe baba, obe baba
Yeah, Obe baba Neskani na fly niko high Toma nyetino muyande ai Come from Kisii utanipata kwenye bar Utanipata inakaa tumekaa na the crew tunaban On the track now I'm giving them a run Ngaki, wako body ningo Tell them that it's me, ego From Ocha the kid be like ego And I'm back for the besha Obe baba, ngaki ogoteba Na ogotenga, na ginko genda Tunajua baby, utanipa number Come to my crib, let me show you banana. Ooh, bad manners, ooh, banana. Take you to my crib and I'm giving you banana. And I'm giving you banana.
I swear niko macho Obe baba, obe Obe baba Sikushua niko po Obe baba, obe Obe baba, obe baba, obe Obe baba, obe baba, obe baba I swear niko macho Obe baba, obe baba Sikushua niko po Obe baba, obe baba, obe baba, obe baba, obe baba, obe baba
I'll see you out there. 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 Rajville 7 Twitter. I'll see you out there. Music back, mother. What?
A woman can bring you your savior, but she can't represent him. She can give him birth, but she can't preach. You use women and you level them to a position that you can control them, or I and we as men can control them.
Yo, goddess, it's Rosary. Yuma Tanzania, Jokete Nago Kukanairo. Yo, Kohana atia doa kwa Nairobi Daigwa gutire rapa zigoko nekiodoka Nekele tukaseo kaloba ati nene sekula punesa piuni munati Athema berainya oriti to all you rappers mana nimewafenya Sisikie vibaya hata kana kusenya Nyinga goddess tawatetea kill war Goliati nilimua kiraisi kwa jiwe moja Kakani kasubiri wenzako kajikongoja Wakaja machoko na mamanzi kuchoma picha Hapo ndo nilijua kweli Kenya nahitajika Sasa mnipati idea alafu nikuwe raia Mnilipe mshandeni kwe mode wa ama rapa Wanaimba kusuma dem na doze nyata hawana Nikarapi lidedingi kaishia tu na isa R.I.P. mad respect to that nigga Pia nyash ni mkare hata kaskuizi anaimba Abbas kubaf na mheshimu siwezi kataa Nyinyi wengine wote ni mimi mtanita baba
Totiokete gusera goko kanairo Neguito Totiokete gusera goko kanairo Neguito 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 Neguito
This is the power of a woman, power of a goddess. Ain't that a real woman if you only super baddest. I multiply anything that I lay my hands on. Man, you better put your big boy pants on. If you wanna talk to me, sit next to me. Be in the same room, smell the air I breathe. You better
better come correct, huh? I can birth another you and be a mom, huh? I'm a goddess. When I step my foot on the ground means silence. Everything I order to you is compliance. The words on my tongue give life and it's priceless. Told you I'm a plus and my nigga, you a minus. What you wanna do, nigga, what you wanna say? I do this in my sleep, put the pressure every day. I win and I win and I win, oh yeah. And I put that on the God in me in every way.
Chameleon, la Vivian.
Optics Music.
Quani Boss. Can I do? Try again. I got the feeling that I'm trapped in again. I'll make you work it out and leave it up again.
Ni kama moyo wangu umetekwa nyara ama umenyekea hirisi ama ni ndoto minaota. Baby umenitega na siwezi jitegua. Baby umenitega na siwezi jitegua. Penzi lako moto inanifanya nijihisi mtoto. Baby you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sijui oh. Baby you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sina say. Baby you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sijui oh. Baby you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sina say. I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love. Baby I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love.
Come on, attack at 2 give you love or make me feel it. Love me, make me love again. When you want to know but I'm a heartbreak. My face on a shot, when I go back to repeat again. Wano mutima bagumenya kwamenye kakuruma kuruma kubagwena yagala munage yanumya. I gave a full love and I gave all my heart. But I pity we will never, and if I never ever.
I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love. Baby, I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love. Cause baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sijui oh. Baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sina say. Baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sijui oh. Baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sina say. I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love. Baby, I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love. I never used to be like this. Everything I do with you, I wanna please. I never used to be like this. Baby, you drive me crazy. I love you like I love nobody. I love you like I love nobody. I love you like I love nobody. And it's all what I give my body. Baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sijui oh. Baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sina say. Baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sijui oh. Baby, you're a chum chum to me. Umeniroga na sina say. I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love. Baby, I'm a slave in love.
Chameleon, la Vivian. Chameleon, la Vivian.
I'm a slave in love. I'm a slave in love. Whoa.
would you mind if I woke up next to you? Nikuwe manamba, nikubebe juu. Ukihitaji dawa na kuponya juu. Nafurahia sana na unani do. I don't want another, I want you. Wewe ndo nataka baby, we ndo wa juu baby, oh juu mapenzi tamu tu, mapenzi tamu. You do me bad, I want you bad, my see if I could fall in love with you, girl. In love with you, girl. Hallelujah. And in a different life, I still remember our love forever. Hallelujah. You do me bad, I want you bad, my
Niamini mashida zikizidi, baby tell me that you want mine. Ucheze chini maledi weka siri, baby never tell no lie. Penzi bila filter ni sawa, let me be your doctor, your dawa. Baby would you mind, I'll take you home to my mama and show you off kama kawa, my baby.
You do me bad, I want you bad, my sing with the mic, fall in love with you, girl. In love with you, girl. Hallelujah. And in a different life, I still remember our love forever. You do me bad, I want you bad, my
Mwendwa, iwe wengwa, ute ungeuka kwenda ungakwenda. Mwendwa, iwe wengwa, ute ungeuka kwenda ungakwenda. When everything feels like it's falling apart, you got the magic, you make me better. My baby makes me feel good. Nasikia niko in harmony, oh.
You do me bad, I want you bad, my see if I could fall in love with you, girl. In love with you, girl. Hallelujah. And in a different life, I still remember our love forever. Hallelujah.
Sigira para pam pam pam, Donana chibude. Are you liar? Oh yeah. Platinums. Ati napenda koni, kikupa mpaka moni. Nikipekenya nisiwai nichelewe. Kikuchumu mdomoni, tachi kiunoni. Natekenya na kufanya ulewe.
Ooh, you must say chocolate monster. Soon I contemplate on that. And baby better write for me and show me that you're mine. Oh, I'ma go downtown for ya. For your king, put the crown on ya. And baby take your time with me. Let's flow like river now.
hapa. Asa show me ile kitu amekupa mama. Embu chutama kama inazama, nikupige chenga kwa dana tuwafunge kelele. Ay ay ay.
Yoni usiku mchana, jua kizama, tuanze kandana, kuonyeshe kila amenipa mama, tuwafunge kelele. Wana wanao Don't you ever leave me solo or disappoint me with this basic hole. You make my mind go loco loco. Utawapa misemo wa noko noko. And you better tell them that you're mine. Better be my ride or die. Kabla ya kuwika jogo, asubuhi niamshe na kimoko.
Mama kasema mwali mwana, mepata ntulie Simba. Oh ntulie Simba, oh ntulie Simba. Zile chenga vidangadana, vicheche nchunie Simba. Oh nchunie Simba, oh nchunie. Asa baby mwisho mile kitu amekupa mama. Embu chutama kama inazama, nikupige chenga kwa dana tuwafunge kelele. Ay ay ay.
Yoni usiku mchana, jua kizama, tuanze kandana, kuonyeshe kila amenipa mama, tuwafunge kelele. Maana wanao whenever we're together,
Asa baby nikomeshe katika dona katika, oh baby katika.
when you hold on to me, on the floor on my knees, moving side to side, baby. Oh, katika.
Saber sound.
You say you got me, but I know say you the lie with the look in your eyes. Stop acting funny. Sure you know they pick my call, I don't call you 10 times. Yeah, I love you, even when I don't say you the lie. No, yeah, I miss you, even when I don't say you the wrong. No, should not because of Jennifer. Now she they do the that, Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, 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 Jennifer. Say I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she they do the that, Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey, hey, hey. Forget it, that Jennifer, she be cutting over. She dey put sun for my garden. You come rain, come sun, I go love you better. But Jennifer, the lies, she just want your money. She be karashika, and she go give you fever. If you look into her eyes, you go notice she's a wizard. I say be fine, Ronaldo, you dey cause a walla. Yeah, another girl walk, yeah, another girl tap. Stop lying, you're like a kill somebody. The way you do, I don't fish that though. You're like a kill somebody. Oh my God, stop lying. You know I love you, my darling. The way you do, I don't fish that though. You're like a kill somebody. Oh my God, yeah, I love you, even when I don't say it a lie. No, yeah, I miss you, even when I don't say it at all. No, should not because of Jennifer. Now she they do the that, Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, 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 hey Jennifer. Say I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she dey do the dirty that oh Jennifer. Oh I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey hey hey. Mina wewe ni marafiki toka zamani, siwezi kukudanganya. Nia yangu kukulinda tokana na mwizi wa mapenzi. Mpita njia, mpita njia, asante yake mateke kwako hataka milele. Mpita njia, mpita njia, kesho atapata mwingine akuage alivyoniaga. Pili pili usio ila ya kuwashia nini? Bahati yangu sio yako, hilo jua. Simply because the man couldn't fall in love with you doesn't mean he cannot love me. He loves me. Na kuonya tena mara moja ya mwisho, tuache na amani. Pita njia, pita njia, pita njia, dadangu acha kelele, najua anapenda peke. Pita njia, pita njia, safari yake imeisha, kwa nini amefika? Endelea kujidanganya. Hiyo ni kwevu, kwevu, kwevu. Mwana ya garanze kumwera vile, baby, akotikayo, akosunulayo, ayagaranze, nzenzeka. Pita njia, pita njia, pita njia, asante yake mateke, kwako hataka milele. Mpita njia, mpita njia, kesho atapata mwingine akuage alivyoniaga. Mpita njia, mpita njia, dadangu acha kelele, najua anapenda peke. Mpita njia, mpita njia, safari yake imeisha, kwa nini amefika? Mpita njia, atakuumiza, asante yake mateke, kwako hataka milele. My babe, you kila acha kelele, najua anapenda peke. Mpita njia. Never see it coming. The money, can never see it coming. Cash madam. See me a romantic, me a one man chick. Put it on me like a one time thing. Pesa misitaki eti mimi dada wako pati nasikia nina wingi mashuga daddy sipigi kazi nierabi dada pesa misitaki eti mimi dada wako pati nasikia nina wingi mashuga daddy put it on me like a one time thing
So today's playlist is courtesy of him, so you just know it's going to be top notch, top coming to you. We're going to be having our guests. Looking forward to that conversation this morning. That is going to be taking place within a few minutes. So of course, if you have any comments or questions, be sure to hit us up at +254 788 380030. Remember, this is your request hour. You control the playlist. You take over. We are here to serve you. Everything you want to listen to, we got you covered. I know we're playing dancehall right now, but yes, we are still taking in your requests. Anything goes. Earlier on, you were listening to our jam of the week. Now with Hallelujah again. Taking it by storm. Now, do you know that song was released off of their album, Breezy Agioni? And it happened it was premiered like 8 months ago. That was in October of 2023. So, of course, I love the fact that the boys were in studio to literally take us through the playlist that is in their album, and we got to be able to listen to things that they have picked out other than just their EP, which is Dari. And Dari is an amazing collection of work. Now let me just be a little bit, you know, I don't know whether to call it controversial or just putting out the right questions. Now there's a song that they have on that particular EP, and it is featuring the one and only King Kaka. Let me try and get its name real quick. You know, I was listening to the EP yesterday, and yes, they do have a few features on it, but this also includes King Kaka himself. So in this particular feature he gives a story of a woman that he has met, and she's all pretty as heck, and they start talking on WhatsApp, and you know, kind of develops into a relationship, and she doesn't care the fact that he's in a relationship, and he's like seemingly trying to explain to his woman what exactly went down, and he's trying to be apologetic, and he's just like, hey, it ain't my fault, like I'm not that kind of guy, but you know, whatever happened, I'm sorry. And I was there thinking, I was listening, because I listened to the very end. And he even said, things happen. And I was like, you know, sometimes art imitates life. And in my head, I was thinking, because I know, like, I was sitting next to Sylvy, and I'm sure she was wondering why I was repeating that song over and over. Usually specific phrases in the song, but it got me thinking, like, was he trying to tell us something in this particular song? Because remember, he has been through a little bit of scandal this year, and a lot of things have come to the forefront, and guys have been wondering, like, what's been going on with this relationship. So this particular storytelling, is it fact or fiction? Maybe we should give him a call one day and ask him, what did you have to say behind this particular song? Because it is really, really telling. So the song is called Unanichukia. It features King Kaka. You give it a listen. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're thinking the same way I'm thinking. Or maybe we're just thinking too much and should stop thinking altogether. I'd love to hear from you guys. +254 788 380030. Thank you so much for tuning in. Angel says music is on fire. Love it. Thank you so much Of course, I know which song you're talking about is specific, in particular, as we celebrate women this Wednesday. We do have our guest who has checked in. We're going to be ushering him in just a little bit. Again, tune in if you do have any comments, any questions. Be sure to let us know. Miss Ngoya, I see you. Big up to you, Mama. Of course, we are taking your requests. Let us know exactly what you'd like to listen to. We got you covered. But for now, let's get back into the music. As we get into our Dance Hall Wednesdays, Sylvy, are we ready? Let's go.
Pesa misitaki eti mimi dada wako pati nasikia nina wengi mashuga daddy sipigi kazi nierabu dada pesa misitaki eti mimi dada wako pati nasikia nina wengi mashuga daddy sipigi kazi nierabu looking for a savior big money be the major cause you know I got the paper and then you're looking for a savior money be the major, cause you know I got the paper. Everywhere I go they call me Cash Madam, send me fresh and clean, call me Cash Madam. Anything you want, you know I got the Cash Madam, baby. Cash Madam, call me Cash Madam. Everywhere I go they call me Cash Madam, send me fresh and clean, call me Cash Madam. Anything you know I got it. Cash Madam, baby. Cash Madam, Cash Madam. Send me a romantic, be a one-man chick. Misitaki eti mimi dada wako pati nasikia nina wengi mashuga daddy sipigi kazi nierabu yajua misishindwi sema we hujui kuthamini if we really talking about the money come show me boy more action boy everywhere I go they call me Cash Madam send me fresh and clean call me Cash Madam anything you want you know I got the Cash Madam baby Cash Madam call me Cash Madam everywhere I go they call me Cash Madam send me fresh and clean call me Cash Madam anything you know I got it Cash Madam baby Cash Madam Cash Madam send me a romantic be a one-man chick put it on me like a one-time thing send me a romantic be a one-man chick put it on me like a one-time thing
Wagwan, popcorn.
They ain't no hot skull, but tell me something. How will you get the new clocks, the daddy? Which color that? Daddy no party. And you alone have the style, the daddy. The queen for England, have love of yardy. How will you get the new clocks, the daddy? Which color that? Daddy no party. And you alone have the style, the daddy. The queen for England, have love of yardy.
Real bad man, no muggle in a shorts. Straight jeans, cut off footpaths. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks. The leather hard, the sweat soft. Toothbrush get out the dust fast. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks. Prepping up clocks me prefer. Clocks for the leather, yeah, clocks for the fur. Clocks for the summer, clocks for the winter. Clocks for the sun, clocks for the water. Me know we're nautica, that of the sailor. Pull off a tiger, him a the golfer. Me knew all the bees hotter than sulfur. Me pattern me daddy from I was a youngster. Real bad man, no muggle in a shorts. Straight jeans, cut off footpaths. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks. The leather hard, the sweat soft. Toothbrush get out the dust fast. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the arms, so me get my clocks.
Me tell my man say, remember proper hygiene and don't forget. Bag of sneakers, give you cheesy food. If you know what me know, boy, load the crap. Remember pinting mouth to can your tour. Where the desert clock the easy step. To my code that can save your boy. You at least would ever leave you dead.
Real bad man, no muggle in a shot. Straight jeans, cut off footpaths. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. The leather hard, the sweat soft. Toothbrush get out the dust fast. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks.
And when you get the new clocks, the daddy, I wish color that, daddy no party. Are you alone have the style, the daddy? The queen to England, have love of yardy. And when you get the new clocks, the daddy, I wish color that, daddy no party. Are you alone have the style, the daddy? The queen to England, have love of yardy.
Real bad man, no muggle in a shot. Straight jeans, cut off footpaths. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. The leather hard, the sweat soft. Toothbrush get out the dust fast. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Real bad man, no muggle in a shot. Straight jeans, cut off footpaths. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. The leather hard, the sweat soft. Toothbrush get out the dust fast. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Everybody have the axe, so me get my clocks. Yeah, Nicole, I go love this, you know. Pool party. If I even the beach, me have to reach a summertime. Hey, every massive have to come along. Go for your sun tan in the summer sun. If you want bleach, go back home. Go for your umbrella, cause the sun a burn. The young girl, them a bring it on. In a bikini, them in a pretty tongue. You know for shy girl, bring it come. If you have a fool man, get it on. Both more may come from me now. Pretty girl does a pose like them, you know. And the tongues, them a rub them down, you know. Inna the shade with straight back from me now. Uptown full of fun, you know. ATI we are going now. Cherry Garden, Dream Weekend coming now. Minsboro, Jackson, Smash I got done, you know. Oh, oh, here we go. Summertime is here, you know. It's a holiday. School is closed, we feel the vibes, you know. Summertime in a boom boom. Summertime in a Kingston. Summertime in a country. Summertime in a my city. Pool party. If I even the beach, me have to reach a summertime. 90 degrees in the shade, temperature turn up. Whitey and tan till skin burn up. Black gal a rub till vein come up. Tattoo time coloring book turn up. Man a roll out bicycle bike, you know see. Man a roll out car and the truck and the jeep. You walk foot dogs, them strolling. Grab a gal body and start rolling. Party them going all night long, right through the day. Me just see a pretty twin gone with De Niro and TJ. Oh, oh, here we go. Summertime is here, you know. It's a holiday. School is closed, we feel the vibes, you know. Summertime in a boom boom. Summertime in a Kingston. Summertime in a country. Summertime in a my city. Pool party. If I even the beach, me have to reach a summertime. Oh, oh, here we go. Summertime is here, you know. It's a holiday. School is closed, we feel the vibes, you know. Summertime in a boom boom. Summertime in a Kingston. Summertime in a country. Summertime in a my city.
Iconic FM, pleasure to be here.
Hey.
Ndani ya Night Town.
Hey.
Kimasai tunaita Oloirobi. Hey. Tunawakilisha bongo. Babelena, babelena. Ah, babelena, babelena. Ah, babelena, babelena. Ah, babelena, babelena. Babelena, babelena.
Babelena.
Babelena, 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 babelena. Yeah!
Yeah! Hey! Everybody in the studio, give it up for him. Love it. Thank you so much for being here with us. Great intro into you coming into studio. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in studio with us Mzungu Kichaa. Man, it's such an honor to meet you. I don't know if I can say I grew up listening to your music, and it's great to have you in studio.
Thank you so much.
When did you check into Kenya?
To Nairobi?
Yes.
I've been here for 24 hours.
24 hours. So your first stop was here?
Yes.
Ah, yes. You know the things I like to hear. Sorry, it's for my ego. Mzungu Kichaa, for those who do not know you, please introduce yourself.
I'm an artist, singer, entrepreneur, cultural activist, voice of the people.
Nice.
I've been in the game for over 20 years, I think. I've lost count. It's like Maasai, they don't count their cattle.
Yes.
You know, it's not, but they still love them.
Right.
I haven't reached to not counting my babies. I know how many babies. I don't have too many of those.
Okay.
But the years, it's been a while. It was in the beginning of Bongo Flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Bongo Records.
Right.
And the songs used to fly onto Clouds FM onto a show called Bongo Flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the genre came about. So I was in the studio at the time,
Right.
helping P-Funk Majani with beats, and I've even lost track of which beats I helped him with.
Right.
I was behind the scenes. I wasn't known. So I was already involved for like 8-9 years before I came out as Mzungu Kichaa.
Wow.
So some of the things that I noticed, I heard my guitar on a song, and I was like, that's a nice guitar. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that sounds like me, you know?
Right.
And that's a song, I'm sure people know it. I'm sure people know and love Mangwea.
Yeah.
So that was Girl She Got a Guan. That was my
Taking me
guitar.
back. Wow.
And there's so many songs that I've played on.
Wow.
Back in the day. But then I came out officially as Mzungu Kichaa,
Right.
I think in about 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And the name wasn't self-chosen.
Mm-hmm.
It was given to me
Mm-hmm.
because there's nobody in this world, I think, that would accept that name.
Kichaa. In fact, if you could just give some of us, the Swahili for Kenya and for TZ, it's very, very different. In fact, you guys say we don't know how to speak Swahili. So what does Kichaa mean?
The meaning. Well, in Swahili, in Tanzania, every word has so many meanings.
Right.
And that's why the music is also it's also so exciting to sing in the Swahili, in the Tanzanian or the coastal style of speaking Swahili.
Right.
So Kichaa is, it's like in American hip hop when you say something is crazy or something is wicked, something is bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, you're a bad guitarist, right? It doesn't mean that you suck. It means the opposite. So Kichaa is endearing. I've tried to ask Juma Nature what it means.
Right.
He beats around the bush. He doesn't answer. But
is he the one who gave you the name?
Juma Nature gave me the name. So
nice.
it's sat in the closet for about 8 years.
Wow.
Before I decided let me use it.
Right.
And being in Europe as well and trying to explain to people in Europe what it means. First of all, they can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
And it's a problem because I do play big festivals and
Yeah.
I am a known person in Europe.
Okay.
But they have a hard time when they call me on stage.
Yeah.
Mzungu, Kichaa.
Kichaa.
All these weird things, and they don't know what it means.
Right.
And crazy white man. It doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking maybe it means especially for the Scandinavians. I'm from Denmark.
Right.
It's called. It means the rogue Viking. So I look like a Viking, but I've gone rogue. You know, like in CIA, like in a movie.
Right. Yes.
Where the guy, he decides to go against the system. So that's the rogue Viking.
So they must find it interesting for you to be having all these Maasai stuff and coming and just carrying this African vibe. It must be so different.
Yeah, but for them I could be anybody. They don't have any reference point, right? So they might question my authenticity. I could just be a tourist stepping off the plane. I picked up some Maasai clothes and some jewelry.
True.
So for them, they need it validated. You know? So for example, when I just released my album, it was an amazing support I got from the African diaspora because I released my album while I was still back in Europe. I was living there.
Okay.
And then I relocated back to Tanzania literally 6 months after. I released my debut album came out in 2009, early 2009, and I relocated back to Tanzania in the end of 2009. But what happened was the African diaspora, they host this thing called Celebrate Africa, African Achievement Awards, it was called. So for football players, academics, professors, business people, artists, we all had an award ceremony, and we attend, we celebrate, red carpet, and look smart. And I was given Best Upcoming Artist by the African diaspora, so the people from Ivory Coast, West Africa, East Africa, the whole of Africa, So I think that was important for wazungu wenzangu kuelewa kwamba this guy is the real deal.
Yeah.
It's not just it's not an overnight thing.
Right.
This guy is the real deal. He has a right to represent this culture somehow.
Right. Love it.
He's not just a culture vulture.
He's the real deal.
But he's the positive version of a culture vulture, because a culture vulture is also, it's somebody who really cultivates and enjoys culture.
Right.
And maybe goes to a lot of shows, reads a lot of books, so it has a positive vibe, but I get a few haters once in a while, especially from the States.
Really?
Yeah, from Black America.
Right. They think you're appropriating.
Yeah, appropriating culture and exploiting and stealing, and I get that. I've had it a bit from my fellow artists in Tanzania, but it's mostly a lot of love. But I mean, where there's success, there's always a little bit of hate.
But they're listening at the end of the day. That's what I usually believe about haters.
I can't complain.
Yes, you can't complain at all. So let's take it back to just the origins a little bit. How did you end up in Tanzania and now into the music scene? What made you gravitate towards the music scene, especially within Tanzania?
So when I was 5, 6, 4, way back, as far as I can remember, I was born in Denmark, and I loved music. I started playing different instruments very, very early, and singing, walking on my way home from the bus, from the school bus back to my parents' farm. I'll be singing, dreaming about, one day being heard as well.
Right.
So I had that childhood dream of singing and reaching people, right? And then And actually, my dream was that I wanted to sail on a yacht. As a 5-year-old, I was going to sail on a yacht around the world and go into every harbor, and I was going to sing for people. And I'll get on my boat again, sail, because I love the water and the sea.
Right.
And then I'll go to explore the whole world, right?
It's a nice
And
one.
then, as a 6-year-old, my parents told me we're going to move to Africa. And then I was like, Africa. And then they sold it in a very, very cool way. I had this image of elephants, Africa, and it was a very positive, pitch. They gave me a very positive pitch, and I was so excited. I got to, I think actually we landed in Kilimanjaro airport, and I ran across the tarmac barefoot because we had taken off all our winter clothes in the aeroplane because it was so hot, and then I burnt my feet on the tarmac on Kilimanjaro airport. And then we connected in Tanzania. We learned about culture and this, that, and the other. And then they went for their mission. They were working with international aid in Zambia. So we went to Zambia. We went to southern province, to the Batonga in Mapanza. It's like a village. It takes 5-6 hours to get to the nearest town. And it was in the mid-80s. There was no flour. There was no sugar in the country. There was no soda. There was no Coca-Cola company or no local sodas or anything. There was just ugali, sembe, and whatever things you can find in the garden.
Right.
So I grew up with that, right? And I went to a government school because there was no smart, fancy school for little Mzungu boy. So I grew up very local, very quickly. I adapted very quickly and hunted birds with my catapult and went fishing and went hunting for honey at night in the ground or up in trees, and we didn't bring any honey back because we ate it all on the way.
The full village.
But that whole African experience, that was it was a formative time in my life.
Yeah.
So when I came to Dar es Salaam, which is a cosmopolitan city, and my parents, we moved to Oyster Bay, to Masaki, the peninsula, which is very diplomatic, and I went to the international school. So that's a complete different lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
But I still held on to that African culture that I got as a child, and which meant that I connected with the music very, very quickly, with the language. And the music, like I was saying, I started telling you about as a kid, I held on to the music. So even in Zambia, I played in at weddings and drums, and I learned the songs. And I knew when Shakira put out her song Waka Waka, I knew that is a local song because I used to sing that song as a kid, together with 2 by 2, Caterpillar by 2, and these special little dances we were doing, and Zamina Mina. Waka waka, was a song that we used to sing in the village. It's a folkloric song. So I got into hip hop in Dar es Salaam. I got into. I even played guitar for Kwanza Unit way back when, which is the first hip hop collective.
Wow.
And I met P-Funk Magyani. Even before Bongo Flava came about. So we had that relationship, which was also why I ended up in the studio.
Right at the advent of the start of the entire
hip hop, and then it changed into Bongo Flava.
Yeah. Because yes, TZ is highly rooted in hip hop. Like even to the point that people say, like, as much as we love hip hop, like they're on another level.
So just to describe it and why people call me one of the founders of Bongo Flava.
Okay.
P-Funk is an amazing producer, and he's a hip hop head. He embodies hip hop, and he keeps going back to it, right?
Yeah.
But when Bongo Flava came up, I was very instrumental in helping to create an African sound, believe it or not.
Okay.
Because of my musical skills, I had studied music at school.
Yeah.
I understood chord progressions, and I could translate a traditional Achacha beat, which is what I did with the song Solo Thing, Mambo ya Pwani. So I did the remix, the Solo Thing, did it with Human Nature, and then I did the remix. Which was Mambo ya Pwani, yananichanganya. Let me try. Mambo ya Pwani, vitu fulani. Oh no, I don't even have the chords. I can't find them. But wanavyofanya mambo ya pwani, yananichanganya. Vitu fulani wanavyofanya, hebu kata mwanangu, kata. That whole coastal Achacha vibe.
Love it.
That was me who brought that to that song.
Oh, nice.
And it's it really went and became a hit.
Yeah.
I heard it when I bought my BDG in Mombasa in the shops. So, you know, I was really surprised how long that song, you know, stayed as one of the biggest hits in East Africa.
In fact, when Bongo Flava was introduced to the world, let me not even say just Kenya, it was something that all of us were scratching our heads and trying to understand because it was something we'd never heard before. It was fully in Swa and it was mixed with urban beats. And then it wasn't like, it's something we weren't used to at all, but we learned to embrace it. Now we started having Mr. Nice playing on rotation. We had Juma Nature and then playing on rotation, and then now from the musical melody, it came down into the hip hop, and we were listening to the hip hop, and we were like, "Whoa, these guys can actually rap!" Like just the whole evolution of it was. It became from strange to now it fully took over our airways.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the reason why Bongo Flava had such a big impact, I believe, is that it went back to very deep roots. You know, it went back to roots musically and culturally,
right?
But also historically.
Yeah.
It went back to Mziki wa Dansi, right? It even went back to the messages that people used to sing in all these nation building and, you know, like your Mobutu and his Congolese Lingala music, right? Which is the biggest still to today, you know, music in Africa, right? Because he funded it so heavily to create a nation and a national identity and a cultural identity as a people after colonialism, you know. All these governments were funding this music. So it had these social, cultural messages, you know, like, you know, who are we, what do we stand for, what's going on in society, how do we improve, all these like social issues. And I think what Bongo Flava did, they were good at not just being pop and superficial. They went really deep in their messages, you know, and talked about controversial and exciting things, and it, you know, the emotion comes through.
Yeah.
Because it was deep felt.
So seemingly a lot of artists can tie their origins back to working with you.
Yeah.
Because from what you mentioned, you've been instrumental in a lot of the artists' work.
Yeah. So I meet A-list artists from back then.
Yeah.
Who know me and I don't know them.
Oh, ouch.
You know, it's like, you know, I catch up with it,
yeah.
You know, but it's like, because we were such a big collective, you know, it was like, we were such a big collective. I was, and the tiny bit of time I was there, I managed to really create a mark. So I'll just tell you this story. It's bittersweet, but it was, do you know Feroz?
Yes.
Yeah, so Feroz was the biggest selling Tanzanian artist ever.
Right.
In that period. You know, really sold so many cassette tapes, right? All the way to Mozambique and the rest of East Africa. So at the time we were working together. We were playing on all these collabo tracks where the Bongo Records collective. We all sang. I had a verse, and J-Mo and Juma Nature, and you know, the whole list. But then at some point we started working on an album,
right?
My album. And at that time he was working on multiple albums, and then he started filtering away because he wanted to focus. So at one point it was just me and Feroz in the studio, right? So we were working on, he was, and his team, Bongo Record, P. Frank Majani, was focusing on Mzungu Kichaa's album and Feroz's album. His iconic, you know, massively successful album. And then at some point, the single, Feroz's single, I think it was called Starehe or Safari. Oh, I can't remember. Sorry, but it went out on radio.
Yeah.
And it blew up, and the distributors wanted it. Like it went out on a Friday. They wanted the album on the Monday. And I was leaving back to university. I was studying in London at the time. Yeah. So I was told I wasn't allowed into the studio through the gate. I was locked out.
Oh no!
Well, it's a typical story. It was a very popular studio. Everybody Ask AY how much he's stood outside the gate and hasn't been allowed in. Ask Mwana Faye. That's the everyone wanted to be at Bongo Records.
Right.
But I was not allowed in. 200 missed calls, no way. The watchman at the gate, no way. So we kind of left it bitter.
Yeah.
With the lawyers and stuff. So the only song that was salvaged from that album was Jitole with Professor J.
Okay.
So I managed to get it, and then I kind of recorded my Bongo Flavor album of Bongo Records myself. I produced it myself in the end.
You carry so much history, like I could speak to you throughout the day.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to one day catch up because I have so many questions.
Yes.
But we need to go on the break. But before we go on the break, you're telling me the story, which I think we've lined up, featuring Juma Nature and TID. I just gotta ask, we know the TID of back in the day, that hip hop art trying to dance like Achacha kind of, and he gave us amazing hits. And unfortunately, things went downhill for him at some point, but he managed to come back, and he came back just the other day. Again, rose to fame in Kenya because of his stunts. I gotta hear from you. How was it working with TID on projects?
So TID in the early days when we were on the bench, like in a football match, there's the guys on the pitch, there's the guys on the bench. We were on the bench outside Bongo Records, and we got this opportunity to sing on Hilly Game, me and TID.
Nice.
And we sang on one mic, so there was no way that one or the other would be taken off, right? So we were friends, and we sat out there, and I played the guitar, and he sang. We inspired each other. I went to his place in Kinondoni, hung out with his uncles. He had some cool fly-ass uncles with these like white hats and like very nicely dressed, listening to like Saturday Night Fever in the bars in Kinondoni. So that was the mood. I was like, we were 17, 18, 19 years old, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, he rose to fame, and that was P-Funk Majani who produced his first album. And at some point, we connected quite a few times after that. He came to the UK. We met each other on the streets by chance, which was great. It's so nice,
Right.
But I could feel that he was alikuwa mkorofi. There was something he was, because, and I heard this whenever I got back to Dar. I was studying in the UK. Got back to Dar es Salaam. There was always these cases of him fighting, getting into fights, and and he had this like arrogance, and he would come up to me in a bar, and we hadn't seen each other for ages, and then he would like put his thumb on my forehead, push my forehead, he had that, but at the end of the day, we understood each other, it's all love, and I think it's a struggle. This music industry is a struggle, and you get bitter because all the things that go on behind the scenes, people don't realize. The fights, the anxiety, right? The anxiety of trying to realize your dream, right? And attain success. And the opportunities, and you're not getting them, or you feel you're missing out, and so there's a lot of that, and it definitely went south for him in so many ways. But the fact that he's come out of it and taken comedy as the medicine, I think that's beautiful, because he is the funniest guy in this industry.
I'd love to sit with him just one day.
No. It's like I'm really enjoying as well following him, just like everyone else. you know. I really enjoy it because it's it's true. Get that mic out of my face.
Yeah,
he's right. I'm trying to do an interview and the Boda Boda's driving around.
I hate you.
I hate the Boda Boda too. Take me seriously. It's not every day we have such a beautiful show like this, right?
Yeah.
Where you actually understand Mzungu Kichaa,
Right.
and you know the history. if I were, if you didn't know TID and you just said, hey, TID, tell us who you are. What do you do? What then? What happened then after that? You don't have any, he's going to get pissed off. He's going to say, what's this? Let's talk about something, right? Are you professional or what? What's going on? So he's actually also holding you guys accountable in the media.
Yeah.
And rightly so.
Exactly.
He's
a comeback kid. That'll give him. He's a comeback kid. He's coming back strong. I love it.
Yeah.
And I love the way you just exactly explained him for years. I'm sure if he was watching, he'd be proud. Because you're the one who's understood him properly.
For sure.
And it's great to hear. Of course, we are looking forward to hearing more stories from you. I'm telling you, we could literally just do this a whole day, but we're going to take a break, listen to Hilly Game. When we come back, we'll delve now into your new album, Fade Away. Music from that as well. Continue listening to you singing. I love it that you've come with your guitar. Looking forward to more of that. Guys, if you do have any comments, of course, guys over here chuckling over your comments over TID online right now on YouTube. Big shout out to you, Angel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Big shout out to Seth saying keeping it locked. Thank you so much. Angel, your request will come in later on in the show. Let's listen to more from Mzungu Kichaa. We'll be back right after this.
Kitu kidogo tu mzaifu, poza maumivu kifufu kikamilifu, wakumfu mchemfu maarufu, ujaja kumdini mtu makini, ugodo jeshi kamili ajali kazini, mizingu zinzingue kwa sababisha nikumue, ili kinao ujue, skonzi mkonzi ni kwangwani, umema na utumia kibatali, ni sana sasa levu msese kachaso pingu za mapapai, yabidi utaiti kamba uwanjani, jengo na leo zito watu mateja na maskani, uwanja wane vichuguu, kipa suku, manyasini mabatini wa usamijumba watashiriki, mamuzi kibaka inachezesha kwa mashaka, magutu, kuponda na mawe kesasa wea kama muhutu, ninaburutu kurutu, mahapa ya mafuriko memzunguka mwili mzima, anangoma, walai hatopona, akiutizama moto dakika mbili kunajizima, mwanangu chunga, jela, sela, kamba, nina ngome hatari, kinata kufanya usikini, TV na radio cassettes, za jirani yetu mtani, kisa sara wa mangana mura, makutubura, baba mtumbishi mina bahata kama balivyo, bazairi ya Kongo, maisha hadi daiti tunashindia kunywa Kongo, na hadi hairuhusu, zamani mama, ya leo kali weka nusu. Habari, shetani au mafuvu mawe mfano wa tofali, mtaalamu wa kukopa kulipo kazi, kapewa ni dandas, kafukuzwa kazi, kashinda kumudu nafsi yake peke yake, na busara zake, kuto kulingana kabana, tena kwa sana, kapigwa bao, sandio alie, kashadia ndo pumbavu, mwelevu na nguvu za mapafu kwavu, ni mtu kavu, sina badishi tupa vibe, binta hapa ni vitaka, ni medondoka yokote, ipanguse kitu kwani, kwani unazani, shahidi na newezekani, mtupi unaboya, malaya, amekanyaga miwaya, shauri maisha ya sasa yaisha kwa mabaya, zali bimba nzwari ambapo hali ikiwa shwari, mandugu bajama na veleza kwa staili, mida halisi, ondoa mahini na filigisi, simwige ngisi, kupigwa madebe, kisha haya bebe, maji kukwa, maji kujaa, mbona unashangaa, kuto kuwazia njaa, vitu kufaa, pinyika, na magaza, aibu babu, gida, kita, pata mazwanga, epuka bajanga, ukadi wananga, Allah kapanga, nana tatubariki kwa ziki, wata wanafiki wa sariti, na lugu na cheki, na tabuka besi, na mamtu zaka, zina shutama, zina lalama, bwana sila tazawala, zipata zala, wakati wa chai ya langi, paka lukwiri siya tujala. Ilige,
satisfy my soul, moving to the beat. Fall in love with you, fall in love with you. Take it to the top, girl, you know your heart. There's nothing you ain't got. Heart it beats non-stop. For you, there's nothing I won't do. To me, you're the only one I see. You make me fall in love with you. Fall in love with you. When you sing so sweet, satisfy my soul, moving to the beat. Girl, you make me fall in love with you. Fall in love with you. Ukinipenda, nitakupenda. Ukinipenda, nitakupenda. Tutapendana, tutapenda. Ukinipenda, nitakupenda. Ukinipenda, take it to the top. Girl, you know your heart. There's nothing you ain't got. Heart it beats non-stop. For you, there's nothing I won't do. To me, you're the only one I see. You make me fall in love with you. Fall in love with you. When you sing so sweet, satisfy my soul, moving to the beat. Girl, you make me fall in love with you. 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 In love, 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 fall in love with you. You gave me love, I gave you love too. I know you see me being hopeful. So many times I know I told you I just can't let you go. So even if they break my bones, they try to take control. They wanna lock me up, they wanna hold me down. I'll never let you go, I'm here to let you know you're my number one.
No matter what they say, I will love you. No matter what we do, I still got you. And even if we fade away, you're always gonna be a part of me.
Baby
even if we fade away, you're always gonna be a part of me.
Will love you no matter what we do. I still got you, even if we fade away. You're always gonna be a part of me. And this is where the African bit comes in. Baby, come close to me. I know you're missing me. I wanna hear you breathe when you're kissing me. I wanna fall asleep by the big old tree. You and I forever travel the road of life. I wanna do you right. I wanna be your man or mama. Yes, I can, so you can take my hand and we can cross the line. You and I forever, no matter what they say. I will love you no matter what we do. I still got you, but even if we fade away, always gonna be a part of me. Hey, love it, love it, love it. Hearing it even live is even better. Oh my word! I was watching the video as it was playing on radio.
Yes.
I love it. It incorporates so much visuals meshed together. Like, what was the inspiration behind it? And then also the contemporary dance involved in it as well.
Yeah, this was a beautiful project in the sense that it was a sibling project.
Oh wow!
So my young sister, we shot it on a telephone.
Oh wow!
So we were trying to do that whole indie thing, but we took it to the next level. If you see that video, people won't, understand that it was done on a telephone and such
At all.
low budget. But actually, that's not true. It ended up becoming a big, extensive budget in the sense that people used a lot of energy and a lot of time on it. So my wife is a film producer, so she was kind of behind the scenes, like, hey, we could do this, we could do that, but it was a slow process.
Yeah.
And her brother is an editor. He was in the States.
Yeah.
And he moved to Germany, so he took the footage and saved us because the editors, they always save. And then the girl who is dancing, she's also a third culture kid like myself, and grew up in Tanzania. So she was going to shoot this in Brazil.
Okay.
But then ended up shooting it with a Brazilian choreographer in Holland. And then on tour, my band member filmed me on an island in Denmark. There's a clip, and so it's like clips from all around.
It's like a worldwide collaboration
and then,
on the
and
video.
Then what was really interesting about this project and why the especially the industry, the film industry, and producers and filmmakers are commenting on YouTube is because we used AI.
Right.
For the final edit, we used some AI effects, so we turn into marble statues. Right?
I see that, yeah.
And then it has that beautiful collaboration with Wafande.
Wafande.
I have to mention him. He's an amazing songwriter.
Yeah.
Big star in Denmark.
Okay.
So that and he's also an African diaspora. He was born in Europe, but his father was from Tanzania.
Nice. I love it. Like I said, it's a worldwide collaboration of one song with music and video. Now you have Uhuru.
Yes.
Tell us a story about Uhuru.
Yeah, so Uhuru, in Tanzania, when we write something that's maybe politically challenging the politics and the powers that be, we have to wrap it up. So this is about freedom. But it's a very universal message. It's like, it's kind of, I wrote it also during COVID, and it also relates to the fact that COVID also killed our freedom. And and there's this powerful place where I sing that I sing, without freedom there's no life, without freedom there's no motivation, without freedom my brain becomes lame, without freedom the birds stop to sing. So that's, just trying to really explain how important it is to be free in so many ways. It's not just freedom of expression, but also to just have that freedom, because people, and we're struggling to survive in this world. Poverty is crazy. It's a big struggle, and we need that freedom. In so many ways. So let me just play that little section there, which is my favorite part of the song, which goes, bila uhuru hakuna maisha, bila uhuru hakuna hamasa, bila uhuru akili inalemaza, bila uhuru ndege ananyamaza. Maisha ni uhuru, uhuru tunashukuru, pasipo na uhuru, tunabaki na nusuru. Nipe moyo, 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 nipe uhuru, nipe moyo, 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 nipe uhuru.
I love it. And I'm sure people in the room can appreciate this. I mean, this is what everybody's seeking for right now, where I'm sure you can tell that the country is going through turbulent times, and this is something we are all seeing within our hearts. Uhuru na shukuru. Tunashukuru uhuru, and that's all we want. Freedom to just be.
Yeah, just to breathe. Be able to forget about what you're going to eat tomorrow.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be the main thing that you're worrying about.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the whole anxiety and depression and things like that people suffer in the West and in America, right? Through social media, through wanting to have a big car, wanting to have an amazing house, a well-kept lawn, all these next level rich man's problems. Right?
Yes.
The thing is that what I love about Tanzania and East Africa and the places I travel and I visit is the fact that you can have freedom, you can have peace, and you can have joy, because you have to be happy, right? With very little means, and have that independence,
Right.
So it's also talking about the West, this, because people get locked up in debt, people get locked up in mortgages that they can't pay.
Right.
They have to sustain some lifestyle, and I think that's something that I've always been a fighter for. I'm not going to. I'm never gonna ride in a Rolls Royce. Kwa kweli. It's not. Yeah, you have to dream big and you want to be successful, but I think it's important to remember that you can have an effed up life in your Rolls Royce.
Yeah, that's true. That's I would say. What does Soul say? Unazalia kwa heri ucheke kwa bodaboda kuliko kulia kwa Range Rover. Exactly. It's exactly what you're saying. You can actually have a really good car, but inside you're just burning because you're just sad.
Exactly. And I've been through that whole self development, and we have to always do that to reconcile and realize. I was reading this book because like I said, I'm also an entrepreneur, and I'm also this music business is one of the toughest industries. It's one of the industries you can make the most money as well, but it's also the one you can make the least.
Yeah.
So I was reading this book, and one of the big takeaways, I got to the end of the chapter. It said all these struggles, all these things that you're trying to sort out, but start now. Live rich now, right? And then I looked up and I was feeling like I'm struggling, I need to achieve this, I need to achieve that. I looked up, I was sitting in Bahari Beach in Dar es Salaam, the north of Dar es Salaam, by the coast.
Right.
And I was looking out through some palm trees into the ocean, and my children were playing with their mother on the beach. And I realized that, what am I doing stressing out about what's happening next, that the moment is very, very important. So sometimes we really, really forget that even though we're sitting in a very comfortable environment, we forget that we have what we need.
That is true. You
be
miss
happy.
those moments because of just thinking too much, being in your head too much, and what you're living for is right in front of you. I love that. I love that. Now, Fade Away. It is something that you released March
Yes, this year, yeah.
It is your latest album.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about it. Why Fade Away, and of course now the work that was put into it.
Yeah, so I guess I would call it the mature album, because the album before that was Nani Huyu. I was calling myself the big boss, and Kila mtu ananijua, all that stuff. I was really fighting to be heard, and there's so many of the tracks are also very very mainstream and relevant, and trying to go with the sound of the times, and not trying but doing it, but representing my sound of the time.
Okay.
Right? So this, I think, is mature because I really got away from that.
Yeah.
So I recorded stuff live. I've been touring live all my career. I love playing live, so I incorporated that. I did a lot of things that I love to do, and that I believe are important in music. I played some acoustic, just me, guitar and vocals, so people can really hear me up and close. I produced the Fall in Love, the song we just heard earlier. I produced the whole song myself.
Beautiful.
And we shot a beautiful video in Masai land, and it was also the girl doesn't want me, but I'm desperate for her, and she ends up killing me with an arrow. She shoots me because I'm pestering her so much, right?
That's painful love.
And whether I wake up and it was just a dream, you don't really find out in the video, but I was really being retrospective and looking at that whole thing of looking back at my life, and that's why the cover also has the picture of me as a 8-year-old holding an elephant bone with an elephant in the background.
Love it.
Yeah.
You said it was started with, that was in which country?
In Zambia.
Nice.
And fading away is also you become, how do you stay relevant? TID has found a way of coming back in again, but coming to terms and accepting that you fade away, your memories are lost, everything disappears at the end of the day. So looking at that whole feeling, which is, everyone can relate to that, They build a big house, after a while the walls crumble, you have to paint it, the toilets don't work, you come back and it's you put so much effort into it, but everything decays. Everyone fades away. Everyone fades away. It's scary. We all die eventually. And what do we leave behind? People are desperate to leave legacies, and just coming to terms and accepting that that the feeling of impermanence. There's nothing that's permanent. Right? Everything decays. But in nature, life comes up again. And that's why water features so much in that video, Fade Away, and nature is so important. Even when you go as a urban metropolitan person and you go into a forest somewhere, you can rejuvenate. You can come back to life.
Yep.
And you need that nature, because it's a testimony to the fact that things, everything goes in a circle. You know, everything goes in a circle. We lose something, we gain something.
Right.
Seeing the blessings in losing something, because it makes way for something else. You know.
Exactly.
So just being mature and accepting that we will fade away.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. On this album, you've worked with I love Ashiba. You worked with Ashiba as well, other than Wafande. But this is mostly you on this, because you have done quite a number of collaborations before. You've done it with Lady JD. You've worked with Fit Q. Shout out Fit Q. You've worked with Juma Nature, South Soul, Della.
Professor J.
Professor J. But this album is mostly just you're showing now your maturity.
Yeah, it was. You know, sometimes we jump on a track for commercial reasons.
Yeah.
But I have rarely done that. You know, it's. I think it's safe to say I've never done that actually.
Okay.
So it's been because we've had a connection,
Yeah.
and I love their music, and they love mine.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's very important.
Yeah.
That I'm honest to my audience.
Right.
That, you know, not to say that, you know, that I you know that it you know, the commercial thing is also important, but the first thing is love. You have to have love. So Wafande is an amazing songwriter and an amazing voice. He's sung on so many hits in Denmark, you know, writing for other people as well. So commercially, it also made sense, and it's also a very international sound.
Right.
So it's not, it's moved very far away from bongo flavor.
Right.
But it still has the bongo flavor. Like I was saying, this is the African part, because it goes into the major key. You know, we're not all. It becomes happy.
Yeah.
You know, in bongo, people don't like slow, sad songs. You know, it's like, no, we want to go upbeat. Listen to Singeli right now. That's the true pop music of Tanzania. Singeli is like up tempo. Ooh, we want to have a party. The same in Nairobi, right?
Yeah.
The other stuff is pushed commercially, you know, and then of course Ashimba. Ashimba is one of my favorite voices. He's not getting the credit he
He's
should
so authentic.
be, you know, but the people who know, they know.
If you know, you know.
And
That
his,
is true.
you know, his guitar playing style, his vocals, his melodies, and then it was also really fun because we got to sing in Kinyamwezi,
Oh, nice.
which is you know, Kinyamwezi is one of the biggest languages. It's spoken in Tabora and Mwanza. It's a very big language. And what's really funny is that if you're swag, if you're cool, you are Mnyamwezi. So even Kinyamwezi sometimes is English.
Yeah.
The slang for English, because it's like so swag, it's so cool. Unaongea Kinyamwezi, but it's actually a tradition. It's a language
Right.
in Tanzania that's nothing to do with it. But it so for example, J Mo, right, when he's Suti Mokasini, he's amejitokeleza Kinyamwezi. You know.
Okay.
But and some people are trying to also explain that it's a pure sense of cool.
Okay.
Right. So it's even Rastas are Wanyamwezi. You know, so it has that. It has
swag.
that broad positive message.
Yeah.
The word Kinyamwezi.
Yeah.
This is swag in its own way.
Right.
Our song Naleli Peja. He sang the chorus and I just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And I had the harmony for it immediately.
Yeah.
On the spot, you know.
Yeah.
We were not in the studio when we sang it together, and I told him this song we have to hit the studio with.
I can't wait. We've lined it up. I can't wait to hear it. Because again, now I'm just already imagining. Because I listened to a bit of the tracks. I didn't get to what you did with Ashiba, but I'm so excited to hear it. I hope my people line it up next. But It's just
Naleli
great.
Peya.
Naleli
Naleli Peya.
Peya. Naleli Peya.
Naleli Peya.
Uh-huh.
Naleli.
That's Kinyamwezi.
Tungilililo, tungilililo, yamnumbayane, nalelipweja, nalelipweja, tungilililo, tungilililo, yamnumbayane. We just took it live, right?
Love it.
Nalelipweja, nalelipweja, itungilililo. Wait till you hear it with Ashimba's voice.
I cannot wait. Like, I literally cannot wait. So, this is your album Show Growth, and the fact that you also did with your wife as well, contributions into it. What made you decide that this was the time now to put out a full body of work in the midst of everything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an independent artist, so I do all this work myself. You know, I have a record label. Like I said, I was an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Also try to find other investment opportunities. You know, make sure that I live in a place that I own. You know, so that reduce these costs, so that I have that freedom to pursue my art and be uncompromisable about it. You know. So deciding to release the album, well, I guess I had this realization that I'm not releasing enough music.
Okay.
You know, I'm touring a lot, and I'm not sharing my talent and my music. So I released the album. Now I have a 2-year gap between albums.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it down to a 1 year. Yeah.
Okay.
I once met Oliver Mtukudzi when he was recording the song with Lady JD. I was in the studio. And then I asked him, how many albums do you have? And he said 60, and I thought he said 6, right? And he had to repeat it several times, you know? And then when he passed away, I think he had 68.
Wow.
You know, so you know, that work ethic and that dedication to your craft, I think, is really, really important.
Yeah.
So I'm working towards that. I'm trying to improve my songwriting. And what happened was that we ended up, beyond Caravan Records, we've established a company called Whistling Thorn.
Okay.
Named after the acacia tree that has these seeds with a little hole in it that whistles when the wind blows.
Yes.
And they're from our part of the world in East Africa, right?
Okay.
And the company is called Whistling Thorn Publishing. So it's right at the beginning when you're writing the songs. That's the focus point.
Yeah.
So supporting artists to write and compose, supporting them with videos, you know, so all that before it goes to the record label, before it goes to the market.
Right.
And they can even take it independently and release it themselves and stay independent, because I'm a big fan of that. So that's a company we're building, and I realized that I travel a lot. You know, I've met Justin Bieber's manager. I've met all these people, and I could have said, hey, check out this song, instead of saying check out my stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I travel to these trade fairs, and I want to be able to present other artists from Kenya and Tanzania, and from this region, which is, you know, where my music comes from. So that's, you know, and registering the song, making sure that the performers are credited and will get their royalties.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
So it's really in the creative process, and I'm very excited about this project.
Awesome.
And we worked with Ashimba. I worked with him because I loved his music, but I helped him out through the Whistling Thorn.
Nice.
And got him onto a record label in New York for just one song, Putumayo Music, which is the biggest world music label. And that just, you know, it makes me so happy to see, because then you have suddenly a guy who had 60 listeners on Spotify a month, to have 10,000 listeners, just in a week,
Awesome.
And his music is amazing. The recording and because he's talented and he produces and he makes sure, he's just like Diamond also wants a really great video and is involved in everything. That's how Ashimba is as well. He knows exactly what he wants. He makes sure that when he does something, it's not mediocre. It's the best that he can make.
Yeah.
So we've also signed some Kenyan artists, and we'll present that soon on Caravan Records. Cause
no details as to who.
That's where Whistling Thorn also hangs out. So Caravan Records, if you follow on Instagram, you'll see who that is.
So we have to follow. We have to do our homework.
There'll be more. There'll be
Okay.
more. This is all about empowering the music industry and helping it grow. Because that's
Okay.
what I've been doing for so many years now. But I found this area that I think really needs support, more support than anywhere else in the industry.
I love that contribution. I love that contribution to the scene, the culture. Speaking of which Kenyan artists would you really, really like to work with?
I'm such a broad-minded musician. I play so many different styles, and you can hear that in my music. I was introduced to Ohangala music,
Nice.
to the Prince, by a
Prince
taxi
Inda
driver.
himself.
That kind of vibe, that local vibe.
Nice.
Is beautiful. I can't help, of course, being abroad, coming across Karun's voice. You see, we just jumped from Ohangala to Neo Soul right there, right?
Yeah, very eclectic.
I'm collaborating quite a bit with Fadhili Tulia, who also has an amazing voice and has that guitar and live music work ethic.
Yeah.
But then also going in and becoming very relevant, I feel, in today's sound. And I think that's what I really enjoy, is that you can have that really organic sound, and you can also have that really relevant sound, so that you can jump on a song with Burna Boy,
And I like that compilation you've come up with. Karun, Fadhili, Vincinda. It's a very nice one.
Yeah, and let me just tell you, as a music industry professional, that somebody like Burna Boy, right? The reason why he's so big and so loved is because he really went back to his roots.
Yeah.
He really he went back to Fela Kuti, and took those beats, and he's kept it very raw and real.
Right.
So I think that's, and I know that from my own career, I've always wanted to be authentic and to never compromise, and and then eventually somebody will understand.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the shortcut just because I'm trying to please the market. I think that's really, really important, that you do something that's true to yourself.
True to yourself.
Anywhere in life, that's important. But
That
especially
is.
in the music industry, it's really important to have that attitude.
Right. Finally, you talk about your social activism. How involved are you in that? And as you've seen, I don't know if you followed what's been happening in Kenya, but music has played a big part in being the voice for the people. Whenever anything has happened in the streets, music has been played, it's been sung. It's been the one thing that has been used as a big communicator. How important to you within your social activism work is music, and what do you see is the future of combining that music and social activism? Because it used to happen a long time ago, was tied in a lot into a lot of movements, and now it's, especially within Kenya, it's kind of like seeping back into the scene.
Yeah, so I'm a man of the people.
Okay.
Right? I've grown up like that. I've been, my parents have taught me those ethics. I'm multicultural. My parents were multicultural. Their parents, my grandparents, were multicultural, born different places around the world. So I believe in that connecting, globally.
Right.
And being one family and having unity. My first album was called Tuko Pamoja, and the title track Tuko Pamoja was all about that, right?
Okay.
Giving thanks to my parents, giving thanks to my community, and emphasizing that we are we're united. My song with Karen Mukupa and Juma Nature is called Together as One. The fight has begun. Wengi ni umoja, vita imeanza, sings Juma Nature, right? We're fighting for our unity. So I've always had that thing in my music. It doesn't mean I don't sing about love, because love is what connects us and makes the world a very peaceful place. It doesn't mean I don't sing about the club, and I don't sing about sex. That's also a natural thing. Right?
Yes.
So I'm very much like I believe in the bongo flavor motto, which is kio, msanii ni kioo cha jamii. So representing what's going on in society.
Yeah.
But back to social activism. I mean, I worked on a project with Lady JD, Fit Q, Mishon Poto, and some artists from the States on childbearing, the whole childbearing process and women's rights, and through UN Women, UNFPA. I have been appointed an ambassador for a number of NGOs working with different causes. One of the main ones that I work with is SOS Children's Villages, where I performed in Denmark and talked about conditions in Africa. I also went and did training workshops in Chanika, in a poor area of Dar es Salaam, supporting youth who are not yet in an orphanage, but who are being supported in the community. So making sure that they don't get to that stage where they have to go into an orphanage, and supporting their educational system and giving them the right to play and to learn through play. And music is one of those areas where we play, where we feel free and we let go, and it's a healing process. So we did these workshops to train teachers in government schools how to incorporate music into the government schools without any resources. Through body percussion, through learning the skills of notation and the music theory, which is actually mathematical. How do we take it into mathematics? So that the school also respects music, because there was a time where the government was in uproar because government school children were writing bongo flavor lyrics on their exam paper, right?
Yeah.
And to me, that's an opportunity.
It is.
Right? And take those bongo flavor songs, analyze those lyrics, learn about literature, learn about music theory, sing, have that moment of release, in your government school. Because the thing is that what happens is that they cut it out entirely because it's play. So when it comes to music, go out and play and kick a ball, right? It's michezo. Michezo is just all the same. Michezo is music, play ball, whatever. And then the best thing is, teacher can take a break, the kids can run out and kick a ball and do whatever, right?
Yeah.
So music is never in the curriculum. So that's a big area that I try to support.
Nice. Love that. So where can guys get Fade Away, listen to it, download it?
Well, if people are on social media, they can find me on at Mzungu Kichaa, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere.
All of them.
And of course, it can be heard on Spotify. I would love it if you go into Spotify and check out the whole catalog. You can listen all the way back.
Nice.
And if you wanna read about my identity struggles and my stories, I put a little blog up on mzungukichaa.com where I talk about some of the struggles and the behind the scenes and those kind of more deep conversations.
Okay. I'll definitely look out for that one. Sounds like it's going to be a good read.
Yes.
Again, thank you so much for being here with us in studio. Of course, taking us back. You've taken us way back. Love the history. Love the journey that even you're on right now. Definitely looking out for more from
Yeah,
you.
and the new stuff, I was just telling you off air that I'm working on some amazing tracks in Arusha, which is dancehall, hip hop, very relevant to the times.
Yeah.
And also, the proximity of Arusha and Nairobi. Literally
6 hours.
We shot the video literally on the border of Namanga because it's so close.
Yeah.
So that music is also very. It connects me to Nairobi, and what we talk about as well. In the songs.
Yeah.
And then I hear these new sounds, these Abaton sounds.
Yes.
And
You're feeling it?
I'm getting inspired
Nice.
by what's going on in Nairobi too.
Love it.
Yeah.
So if an artist wanted to, are they able to reach out to you in the project you're doing with Slim Thorns?
For sure. For sure.
Because what you're doing is amazing.
Yeah,
and I'm sure a lot of people would love the opportunity.
And at the end of the day, knowledge should be free. So if it's not signing and helping, because also the resources. We're also trying to build something, so we're trying to work and we need to keep focused.
Yeah.
But the knowledge is there, right? On how to make sure that you register and you benefit from your songwriting. And it's especially this thing of like songwriters who are writing for somebody else.
Yeah.
Right? Producers struggle a lot in this space. So yeah, I'm very excited because it's also it's setting that foundation up, but then it's also based on that connecting people and creating a network, connecting people in the industry all around. Just like I said with Ashimba, connecting them with the record label.
Yeah.
So that's it's giving back to the community at the same time as trying to build a profitable business for for the industry and
it's amazing
and for the artists.
I love it. I love the contribution. Again, thank you so much. We ran over time.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what we do. You've got it, monopolize our time. But thank you so
I want to
much.
say thank you to you because you've been a wonderful host,
thank you.
I've really enjoyed talking to you.
Oh,
And I feel
dear
like
Lord.
we've known each other for a long time.
Yes. I love it.
Which is nice.
You're welcome back anytime. Finish
you
your
so
project
much.
in Arusha, come back to Icon Radio, drop it here exclusively, please. And then, go to everybody else. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we wish you all the success in your journey. Guys, as I've said, we run over time. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Breakfast Jam. We'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Be sure to stand by for Wanjira. She's going to be bringing you stuff that has been happening within the ecotourism scene. Have a fantastic day ahead. Being your girl, Mara Maloba, the African Queen.
Itumbele, 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 itumbele mo. Nalele peja, nalele peja. Itumbele nilo, itumbele nilo. Aliam numba yade, nalele peja, nalele peja. Itumbele nilo, itumbele nilo. Aliam numba yade. Sunshine on my face, looking up, feeling warm. You found me, gave me joy, no longer lost, 'cause I'm right here. Beautiful sound, drift away, leave this body, come back free. Thankful for what I have, don't need more, good or bad. Nalele peja, nalele peja. Itumbele nilo, itumbele nilo. Liam numba yane, nalele peja, nalele peja. Itumbele nilo, itumbele nilo. Liam numba yane, nalele peja, nalele peja. Itumbele nilo,
tumbirilinilo lya mnumba yane. Mandege gane kalishila, mandege gane nene, makafu gane kalishila, makafu gane nene, mandege gane kalishila, mandege gane nene, makafu gane kalishila, makafu gane nene, makikolo ako gali kwita unitokwe nene, mwani kisoka wa munumba makiseme ako gali kwita unitokwe nene, mwani kisoka wa munumba makikolo ako gali kwita unitokwe nene, mwani kisoka wa munumba makiseme ako gali kwita unitokwe nene. Yo 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 yo.